Zoe, it's going to be dangerous because this is not going to be a true tank on the Maokai, right? Very likely it will be the Imperial Mandate sapling build, and that's like a really, really squishy Maokai. And Renekton is not a true tank also. You're not building up those distances. You're drain tanking, as you say, yeah.
Well, I really like the Rise pick here for Evil Geniuses. Actually, when I saw the Malzahar pick hovered, I'm not going to lie, Isaac, I hated it. I don't think that it fits Jizuke's style really at all. I just love watching a player like Impact, who's been around for so long, who is literally a former world champion, much like yourself, and has his own skin in the game, just continue to be successful, even 11 seasons in, as we've got the dive showing up, and Ignar's tanking a lot of damage from the turret. First blood goes over to Dignitas, but they will end up losing 2, but it's a 2 for 2. EG brought the whole party down here into bottom lane, but they break even with Dignitas.
Yeah, we'll have to see where all the gold did actually go. Dignitas, I believe, got first blood there. I'm not sure who all picked up those kills, but
Fake God is Dardoch's flashing away to stay alive now, too. Thinking about going right back into the fight, but if he does, he will surely die. There is no stopwatch to drop the aggro if he goes and puts some damage onto anyone. Soligo marching forward here, lands the point-blank trouble bubble onto Svenskeren, and Soligo will pick himself up a kill, the third one of Dignitas here for the game, and they will take a lead over Evil Geniuses.
Really good roam by Aphromoo, making his way all the way up to that top side. Not much lost by Neo down on the bottom side. Jizuke trying.
We'll see if he can make a play on Fake God this time. Realm Warp is not available. He will have to walk it all the way in if he decides to, and here he comes. Control Ward sees him. Impact continuing to move forward. Slice starts it off. Dice still ready to go. Impact keeping Fake God locked down, and finally, the third time's the charm. Fake God falls here in the top lane.
That was a clean dive. That's exactly how you want to play it. They wait until the hop was already used by Fake God, then point and click stun. Jizuke is, besides it's more of the supportive style, Moonstorm Manure can really have some huge, huge numbers of healing. When you are hitting your opponents, you proc that heal. That, in addition to Nidalee's own healing, can be pretty powerful, but in trouble here.
Ooh, nice poke combo coming out there from Dignitas to take down Jizuke. 2v1, they land the bubble, they land the paddle star, they land the spear, but now it's a 2v2 in the bottom lane. Neo getting himself away from the engage of Ignar, definitely trying to follow it up here a little bit as the ulti comes through from the Maokai, but he is out of mana now. TP coming in now as well, definitely make sure he fully commits with the flash to take down his AD carry opponent, but now the follow-up comes through, and Soligo with the TP makes it a 1-for-1.
But I still think that was the right play from Deathly, right? I think if you actually try to retreat there, I do not think you get out. So by him committing in, not only did he kill off Neo, but Soligo wants to make sure that...
Faster than that. It was started up there by Svenskeren and EG. A nice spear from Dardoch finding Deathly. Does mean that Dignitas will have a bit of an advantage here if this turns into a full-on team fight. Solar Flare coming down. Svenskeren in a bad spot. Deathly the same. Tries to get himself away here. Somehow just barely staying alive as the Drake goes over to EG. They're going to find themselves a fight now, too, with a kill, a shutdown onto Soligo. Dignitas still stuck here in the bottom side river. Fake God just about enough rage to transform. Can they get the distance they need to get something off the back of this, though? Flash away from Jizuke. Half HP, but he's still alive. Dignitas still looking to close the gap here. Fake God stepping forward. Jizuke slammed up into the wall, likely to fall. Neo picks up the kill on that one.
Yeah, that's a big kill there for Neo, but EG at the end of the day, they get the shutdown on Soligo. Rise picked up the kill. They get the dragon, so a lot of summoners were forced off of them. That is kind of their deficit there, but I still think they're going to be pretty happy.
For Dardoch's Nidalee there, but they're only the first two to have those up and ready to go. Everybody else still working towards them. Probably going to see those here in the next minute or two. Dignitas positioning themselves to potentially make a turret dive here on the tier 1 in bottom lane. But with Ignar hanging around, they know there's a lot of CC there, and it's a very risky move. EG, though, will take down that first turret of the game here in the top lane.
Yeah, and all that gold going into the pockets of Impact, because I believe he got solo gold from the drop of the Rift Herald as well.
Summoned up in mid lane. They will need a little bit of extra damage. Her charge shouldn't be able to finish this off straight away. Yep, there it is. Needs a little bit more to make it happen, but a good defense from Dignitas will keep the turret barely standing. Oh, Fake God. That was not what you needed with the ulti, but the follow-up from the rest of the team is right on point. They get the kill anyway.
Yeah, it was a nice sidestep from Jizuke, and to give a little bit of credit to Fake God, he had about a split second left on the rage bar, so he had to use it immediately. He couldn't actually wait, or he would have gone out of Mega. Attempt at an escape there from Jizuke, but not really going to be able to get out, and Dardoch going full support here. So he's going Staff of Flowing Water as that next item here. This is going to be much more that full support in Italy, which allows you to play the game in a different way. You don't have to dive in and look for those kills. You can sit back and heal it up. But Impact in the backline now.
Speaking of diving in, both top laners doing it, but a very different outcome. Impact still being kept alive here in a 1v3. Might drop down at the very end, but still stays alive. Double kill over to Deftly now. Evil geniuses, man. They take the Drake and a 2 for nothing because Fake God tried to jump in the middle and got immediately exploded, while Impact managed to hold everyone's aggro for a solid couple of seconds.
Yeah, it felt like Dignitas was happy to take that fight because Jizuke was dead, but since he had TP available on respawn and he was respawning right around the time that fight was happening, he got in there very, very quickly. Again, the EG solo laners are grouping up to take down the backline. They're getting on top of Saligo in the last 2 fights, killing Saligo off, who's getting caught on that Zoe, burst down, and it's allowing EG to get the advantage.
Was going to be alive or how far away Neo was or what. And this is kind of what I was talking about earlier, where we can see teams that start off performing better than what we expected, struggle in some of these heavier decision-making moments in the mid-game when you have to have everybody coordinated and have to have everyone thinking the same thing and playing it out in their heads the same way beforehand. So Dignitas losing out on that last fight, finding themselves down a couple of thousand gold. EG also importantly stacking 2 Drakes already with 2 minutes until that third one is alive. It will be an ocean.
Trying to get positioning, so you need to get to the objectives earlier. You need to clear out vision so you can stop getting flanked by these TPs from Impact and Jizuke. And you need to allow Saligo and Dardoch to get poked, but they're not doing that. They're just engaging again.
Afromu taking a lot of damage here as Neo gets jumped on. Impact is just it. He is the X factor of this team game after game after game. Picking up another kill here. It's enemy bot lane down. Impact still stuck on the front line, going to try to slice through him, but they will finally bring him down here. So a 1 for 2 still in EG's favor.
Yeah, still in EG's favor. I just don't think they're giving enough time to really kind of poke out their opponents, right? Saligo wasn't even there. You're playing a poke comp. You're landing that poke, but you got to play it slow. Have some patience. Clear out the vision. Poke them down. And don't play it like you're going for this go button style comp.
Well, now's a good time to land some of that poke with that Drake about to spawn. Impact getting locked down. Big pick there for Dignitas, taking out the enemy top laner. But Evil Geniuses has already put players in the Drake pit. They'll secure their 3rd Drake of the game. They'll maintain the 2,000 gold lead. Dignitas will use this opportunity to take down the Tier 1 turret here at mid. But now they're marching over towards Baron. Do they actually want to make this call? It looks like they do. Spears and paddle stars being thrown out, and Dignitas is daring Evil Geniuses to make a play.
At the very least, they want to get the TP from Jizuke, right? The TP to try to dissuade them from committing to this Baron. Now the TP is coming in. We'll see if they want to commit to it. I think they're going to have to turn and fight.
Well, Dignitas, it's time to make that decision here and now. Jizuke coming around from the side. TP showing up from Impact here as well. Baron down to 700 HP. Jizuke already grabbing 1 kill. Evil Geniuses looking to find even more. The Baron has been taken, secured by Fake God of all people, but everybody on Dignitas is fallen over. It's Fake God and Dardoch, the only 2 left alive. A good escape from both of them. So it's a Baron for 3 kills.
It's still not great for Dignitas, but at the very least they got out. If everyone died there and they didn't even have a Baron buff, it would have been horrible, likely. Top lane is being pushed up. Definitely will play with respect because Ignar is very low, so they didn't want to take that 2v2. The turret may survive, but top lane is being pressured. They're going to have a Baron buff with the squad from Dardoch, and they could actually put Fake God out on the side lane in 1-4. We'll see if Jizuke and Impact get chased down here at all. Afro with the flash.
Nicely done by Afro. He gets the slow from the Solar Flare, and that's enough to flash after him with the Zenith Blade. Fake God's right there with the Mega Gnar into the wall, and the shutdown credit goes over to Dardoch. 4-0-4 here on this Nidalee. You said the build takes out some of the burst, but the man seems to be doing plenty okay for himself.
Yeah, and the 3v1, he's got enough to kill the Rise. And he's got the Magi. A couple pages go into the book. Let's watch it one more time. This is a gutsy call. They're trying to kind of call their bluff, EG, but they realize they're committing to it. They TP in Jizuke. He's coming up from behind them. And this was just a great Maokai ultimate from Ignar. Across the team, they're not in a line. You need to have one person soak it. Everyone else needs to be behind that person so they're not getting multiple players rooted up. Instead, they were spread out. 3 to 4 of them got rooted, including 2 to 3 that were stacked up for Jizuke's damage from behind, which just meant their backline was getting erased by that Rise. They do take down a top lane turret, though, off of the kill on Jizuke, and EG now looking to punch back, seeing if they can chase him down.
Fake God the target here at the start. Void Seeker comes. Yeah, Ryze is not going to auto-attack you. So once that Ocean Soul kicks in, if Dignitas does not want to contest this neutral objective, they will need to get some healing reduction.
Yeah. Right now, though, EG is split, so Dig have the opportunity to potentially engage, but if they try to peel back, they're going to get... Oh, my God!
Saligo's already down. Dig might have the chance to engage, but not no more. Azael Impact's going to be the next to fall here in the fight, but Afromoo drops too. Plenty of damage being dealt out by Neo, but here comes Finscarin. Jizuke going right back into the Realm Warp, looking to maybe find something else going on. Dardoch's running all the way away. And that fight will do it. Only Dardoch left alive means evil geniuses get to take an Ocean Soul.
They're getting soul for themselves. Neo fighting valiantly at the end there. Got so much damage out, but Saligo was just dead instantly on that fight. I think Dignitas it felt like they hesitated a tiny little bit because EG had 3 members below them, 2 members above them, and at that point, when you realize that, you must immediately engage towards one side, right? Try to create a 5v2 or a 5v3. Fight away from the opposing players on that other side who are trying to flank you, and it felt like they had this little moment of hesitation where they kited back towards that mid lane, and it gave EG time to get this pincer. So this is...
Everything considered here, 29 minutes into it. Dignitas will have a much steeper mountain to climb at this point, though, with the state of that Ocean Soul. We'll see if Baron becomes contested here very soon. Impact diving into the middle of 5, looking to start off the fight here. Neo's not stocking up any chakrams today. The Maokai ulti coming through just to zone everyone else out. Realm Warp comes through too. There comes 4 members of EG. They've got the minion wave here in the mid lane. This could be a game-ending push if they decide to go for it, Isaac.
Yeah, I think it is going to be a game-ending push. They have shown no hesitation thus far. And Svenskeren is low. Oh my God!
Low is better than dead, and Dardoch is dead on that one. Fake God's going to join him. Double kill over to Deathly, but he sticks around underneath the turret a little bit too long. 2 for 1 here for Evil Geniuses. 10 seconds left on Neo and Afromoo, so EG decides the game cannot be ended here and now.
Okay, they're just going to retreat back towards the Baron, so that kill pretty critical, and Def are going to feel confident, but they've got to try. They have their bot lane and their mid laner alive. They're moving over towards the Baron. It's going to go down more slowly because Deathly is dead. That being said, it might not be going down slow enough. It looks like they're not even going to get in range.
Nope. They can just get out over the wall. The 2 champions that have dashes go over that backside of the wall, and then Maokai and Ryze can just walk on out the front door. Evil Geniuses picking up a Baron, and unlike the Baron that Dignitas got that was immediately punished, kiting away, gets back through the wall in the... through the hole in the wall, in the base, I should say, as the remainder of EG says, all right, you've got all your attention up there in the top side. We're just going to go ahead and take bot side inhib if you don't mind. Turns out Dignitas do. They'll keep that one alive with only 25% HP. But now, the tug of war that is trying to defend your base and being pulled from lane to lane, trying to stop every single point of pressure, is finally breaking a bit here for Dignitas. That mid lane inhibitor is gone. Bottom lane inhibitor exposed. Top lane inhibitor now vulnerable, as Deathly continues to push up here. Impact trying to just end this game, pushing forward, has Jizuke right behind him. So much power here for this Evil Geniuses roster. They blow Fake God up immediately. As soon as he gets stuck in the Rune Prison, the follow-up CC is right there. Maokai ulti coming through, trying to see if they can catch anybody valuable here on Dignitas. Leona being the only one getting hit. You don't necessarily want to dive onto Leona in between 2 Nexus turrets, but it's still a 5v4. Saligo with the flash to get himself away. Counterattack coming down now. The lockdown only onto Ignar. Again, the Maokai's not going to be the best target, but they're going to take him out anyway. Impact still buying some time here in the back line. Neo trying to kite out, outplay this one maybe a little bit deftly with the auto attacks and the Void Seeker to finish off Dardoch. Neo is down now too. There is your Bud Light ace, and there is your victory. Evil Geniuses remain the only